Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.
I wanna be next to you.
Hello, good morning, John, Jane, Rich. Can I help you?
Hi, I was calling about the silly things you get in a fight about.
Yeah, something tiny, very tiny. You got into a massive, massive fight. What's the story?
So my husband and I used to watch The Sopranos, and I said that Tony Soprano was sexy, and he hated it and was like, I can't believe you would ever think that a mobster is sexy, and we didn't talk for almost a week.
Oh, my God. Like, he was like, who did I marry?
Yes, and he was like, have you seen what he does? He kills people, and he's fat. Why would you ever think that that guy is sexy? And I'm like, well, he's just an actor. Like, it's not like I'm going to go meet him.
Right. That's so funny. That is brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yes. Have a good day, guys.
Rich, good morning. Little thing that started a big argument. What happened?
Well, the way I explained this, look, the way my wife, I know I was talking about the fact of when the guys are watching a game and we're losing, right? When I get upset, the fact is we're not upset at our wives. The wives just comes knowing the fact that we're already upset, right? Because we're losing the game, or we just upset. They come and start throwing us on these TikTok reels and, oh, look at this and look at that. And knowing the fact that we're already upset, right? They would just want to throw us all these things and ask us 10,000 questions. And we're like, what the heck? You know what? We're trying to watch a game. We're losing. And you want to come and show us about stuff about TikTok that we don't care at the moment.
You know what? Oh, hold on. Rich. I feel like you should be paying attention to what's going on in the background there.
Sounds important.
What's going on back there?
You know, when you have 10,000 kids, you get used to it. And I'm pretty sure when you...
I'm pretty sure I heard a help daddy help. Like, that's okay? You're fine over there? You're still upset about the game.
I'm perfectly fine. All
right, man. All right, brother. All right. Hello, good morning. John, Jane, Rich. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm listening to John Jay and Rich right now. Can I go on, the radio?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know what is the segment, a stupid argument. I wanted to talk about when me and my husband were moving into a house, and it was so silly.
Well, what happened?
Well, basically, I really wanted to move on the street, and it was called Firethorn, but my husband, he was like, sorry, it's just so funny. My husband was like, no, but it's going to burn on fire. And I go, no, honey, no, it's not. It's not going to burn on fire. And then he starts screaming and yelling, and he's like, it's going to burn on fire. And then he's like, we drive by a gas station, and he's like, sign, fuel, it's going to burn on fire, arsonist going to come to our house. And I'm like, no, it's not. And he's like, then I'm going to be the arsonist and burn our house down. I go, no. And then I divorced him.
Wow.
Did you move on Firestorm Street just by yourself?
She moved to single lane. Single and dating avenue.
No, actually, I live in an apartment complex now.
No, okay.
Oh, my bad. I should have that. Obvious.
You should have known that.
Obvious. What's the street name?
Bella Rosa.
Oh, Bella Rosa. Uh-oh. Vampires.
Watch out.
Alcohol. Is that a wine?
That's Stella Rosa.
David, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey,
Thank you.
You got something small that turned into a big argument?
Yeah. You know how everybody loves the Super Bowl, and especially the commercials. So we're sitting down watching the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden this commercial comes on, and it's like, I don't know, cheerleaders showing their boobs or something. I'm like, I wonder what this commercial's supposed to be about. And she's like, don't look at that. And I know she's looking at me while she's saying that, and I said it sarcastically. I said, I'm not looking at that. Meanwhile, I'm still looking at the TV. And then got into a big argument, didn't speak for the rest of the night.
Because you were looking at a sexy girl in a TV commercial?
Yes. It was
She said don't look at it.
I don't even know what the commercial was about because I didn't get to see it to the end. She got all mad at me.
Was it the Carl's Jr. one? Is that what you said? I think it was Carl's Jr. I never saw the Carl's Jr. one. I know we talked about it.
I think it was the Carl's Jr. one. There was a separate
early.
one that was literally like a bunch of boobs.
Oh, it was a boob. It was for breast cancer. It was for breast cancer. Is that the one?
Is that what it was for? See, I still don't know. I know.
It was about getting a mammogram and getting checked. It was a serious commercial.
You could argue that you're trying to get the word out there for health.
Well, that was some way to get the word out because my wife got pissed.
Wow. All right, brother. Thanks for calling in, David. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good morning, John Jay and Rich. Can I help you?
Hi, good morning. Is this John Jay?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, I'm Brandy. I'm the girl that took a picture of you on Friday's Suns game. And I heard on the radio that you and your wife argue about leaving the game early. And I was actually at that game on Friday, and I'm disappointed if you left early.
Wait, when did I get a picture with my wife?
So that was on Friday's game at the Suns game, and I had direct messaged you. I found you, and you actually reposted it.
Oh, you sent me a picture of us. Okay,
yes.
Because I don't remember her and I posing for a picture. Okay.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh.
I actually found you. I was actually like 15 rows up. And my dad has taken me to Suns games since I was like 5, and I'm in my late 30s. And we never leave a game early, but my husband and I were there. Uh-huh. And I wasn't sure if you left that game early or not. So
I left that. She left me early, and I was sitting there by myself for about 3 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. And that game went into overtime. In fact, this is the story that started the whole little thing that turned into a big fight. She got mad at me because I wanted to leave the game early.
Yes, and I'm the same way. I dated a guy who I should have broken up a long time ago before I did because he wanted to leave a game early, a Suns game.
That's how you would have known.
I mean, now I know that it's a serious thing.
Yeah, it is a very serious thing.
I told I'll never leave the game early again, ever. I'll stay the whole time, and I'll just be grumpy as hell the next day on the show.
Especially that.
We're
and I
used to
did
it.
think of you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks, Brandy. Thanks for listening.
Of
Thanks so
course.
much
No problem.
for sending me that picture. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.